Hello. What's up, y'all? Marjack79 here. We are back again today with another kind of small, medium Star Wars Black Series lot. Today, we are taking a look at the Black Series Cal Kestis, the second sister Inquisitor, Padme Amidala, and a sealed Lando calrissian. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So I just recently finished the Star Wars The Fallen Jedi Order for PlayStation 4, and about halfway through that experience, I knew I had to have these two figures in my collection. So, I went hunting through some of the groups, and my hunts proved unsuccessful, so at least for a decent price. So I went to eBay, and I found them loose for right at $50 even. So I thought that was a fantastic deal, because there was people on eBay selling them for like $60, $70, $80 as a set and as a separate. So as soon as I saw that $50 deal, it's $25 a figure, so I went on ahead and picked that up. Wasn't really too concerned about the boxes. Maybe have the BD1 here, of course, so I was very happy to get those in. Padme, I think I paid like $10 for Padme off of eBay as well, man. So she's the cornerstone of the Star Wars franchise, right behind Anakin, in my opinion. Without her, there is no Star Wars. So I really wanted to take this video to really give her some spotlight, and then we're gonna finish out with the sealed Lando calrissian. I just picked him up from Target for $19.99. So okay, so first let's start out with the Cal Kestis here. Really cool character. I'm not going to go through his articulation and all that stuff. This is the pose that I've chosen for him on my shelf. Since he is an older figure, I'm not going to take the liberty to do a full review on him. But as you can see, he is a great representation of the character. If you have not played Star Wars The Fallen Jedi Order, I highly recommended. Do not be intimidated by the difficulty factor in the game. There is an option to put it on like an easy mode if you want to just experience the story. Personally, I just played it on the normal difficulty, and I had a fantastic experience for the game. The story alone is worth the price of admission if you're any kind of a Star Wars fan. I highly recommend it. Probably easily like the best Star Wars experience on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, in my opinion. I definitely preferred this experience over Star Wars Battlefront 2. I've always more aching to that single player story driven experience, even though the campaign to Star Wars Battlefront 2 wasn't horrible, but compared to this, it's outclassed. I really enjoyed the experience. The only thing that I didn't like was just a very huge lack of fast points. Oh yeah, if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. There's just a lot of backtracking, but it doesn't have any fast points. Like, come on, man, come on. But as you can see, like the jacket here, it pops, the blues, the blacks, shoes, everything checks out good, man. So let's take a look at the second sister here. Oh man, I really don't want to get into story elements here, because it's a huge spoiler surrounding this character's true identity. So I'm gonna leave that and just focus on the figure itself. Fantastic figure, man. Look at this cape. This cape came out really good. It's got like a textured patterning aesthetic going on here. Really cool lightsaber, a Darth lightsaber going on here. If you've played this game, you know what this thing can do, and also if you've watched Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars The Clone Wars as well, like the spinning function that this lightsaber has. It's really cool, man. It's really good for like spinning and deflecting blasts and attacks and so on and so forth. So let's get a close up on that helmet here. Shine is really cool. Got the dark side emblem there, or the Empire emblem. Really cool. See the texture pattern on the chest plate there. Came out really good, man. These are fantastic figures. I've already gone through the articulation and whatnot. They came out so good. I feel like I've never really gotten a Black Series figure that I was disappointed in. At least the characters that I typically go for. So this came out really good. The shine, this here is why I prefer the hard plastic capes over the cloth capes. Look at that. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That's going to come out glorious on the shelf. It's going to look great. Now, it's definitely compared to the Obi-Wan Kenobi brown cloth cape. Ah, man, I wish they would have given us a cloth cape for him like this. This is great, man. Look at that. This is absolutely great. It looks like expensive material went into making that cape. You know, it doesn't have like a cheap feel to it. And then, of course, like, you know, if you want to display them, these lightsaber attachments can come out and you can just hold on to the hilts. So now let's take a second. Let's take a look at BD1 here. Comes out good. He is technically just an accessory that comes with the Cal Kestis. But, I mean, he comes out good. Spin it to the side here. Turn it to the back. What's funny is you can customize your BD1 in the game, and he was only white for like the first portion of it. I changed his color to like black as soon as I had the option to change it. It's pretty funny, but you know, just to have the figure or a representation of the character is really cool. I loved his inclusion in this game. He was a very helpful assist character, definitely one of my favorite assist characters in recent memory. So next, let's go ahead. Let's take a focus on Padme here. Face sculpt, as you can see, absolutely stunning. It looks just like Natalie Portman. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. I'm curious to see anybody else do like a take on the Natalie Portman face. I'm sure we're going to get some figures of her when they release the Thor Thunder and Love, whenever that comes out. So I'm sure we're going to get some comparisons to how Black Series does the face compared to how Marvel Legends does the face. I know when I was comparing like the Mace Windu from Black Series to the Nicholas Fury from Marvel Legends, I kind of preferred the Black Series face of Samuel L. Jackson. So be curious to get that comparison in. But, you know, I just have her in a simple pose. She also comes with like a blaster too, but I kind of like her in the more loving, you know, caring pose here. And figure comes out beautiful, man. Definitely, like I said, a cornerstone of the Star Wars franchise. Without her, I mean, there is no Darth Vader. She is the main motivation for his creation. So, her comes out really good. Cloth cape comes out good as well. Like I said, and then also I'm not going through this articulation either because this is obviously an older figure that has been out for quite some years. So, I'm just recently added her to my collection. So, all right, let's crack open the Lando calrissian who did just come out, and let's take a look. But before I get to that, the Inquisitor second sister comes with these little these shoulder pads here. I don't know how they hook onto the figure. I'm not sure, man. I don't know, but they come with these, and here you go. So. Okay, and now we have our Lando out of the packaging here, and as you can see, starting off with the face sculpt here, that looks just like him, man. Look at that. I'm so impressed with some of these Black Series figures, man. Sometimes I considering trying to jump into the SH Figure Arts Star Wars figures, man, but I'm just not seeing the point. I did fall into the trap and pick up the SH Figure Arts a silver suit Mandalorian, so that figure is coming, but, you know, and that's only because I just love the Mandalorian so much, man, but other than that, dude, I just don't. These Black Series figures, man, they are absolutely gorgeous. You know, of course, like Lando, he wasn't even like a favorite character. I mean, he was just a core, you know, I'm trying to collect like all of the most needed, you know, main characters of the Star Wars franchise. Like, I'm one that I don't personally need 1,000 stormtroopers. You know what I'm saying? I don't need like 1,000 clone so on and so forth. I just want the core base characters that have some serious significance to the actual story. And what they've done here, it's this face sculpt, man, and just the outfits and how the look of the cape, just the look of this gun here that he's holding, absolutely stunning. I mean, this is well worth the price of $19.99. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. This is I mean, if you're any kind of a fan of the Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, this is a must-have for your collection. I'm just so happy that, you know, like I was late getting into the game with becoming a Star Wars fan, but now that I have, man, and like going to Disney World and experiencing Galaxy's Edge and seeing the new movies, even though they're not my favorites, the original trilogy, like going back and watching that and comparing it to the new Disney trilogy, I mean, it's not even close when the comparison. I can definitely see like the hate that the Disney trilogy gets, but you know, I do respect it because that's the trilogy that actually made me a fan of the franchise. So, but yeah, this figure is great, man. It really is. So this cape can come off too. So we're gonna take a second and we're gonna go through his articulation. So like I said, this cape comes off here, so we can go through the articulation here. So head can rotate 360 degrees. Can barely go down. Can barely go up. You get slight tilt to the left, slight tilt to the right. Not much though. So articulation is kind of like luster in the head there. Arm can rotate 360 degrees. Elbow joint 90 degrees. You don't get as much as you get in some of the other figures here. Like Cal Kestis articulation is top notch because he's a Jedi, I'm assuming. So they probably tried to skip out on the articulation on the Lando here because he's not really that much of an agile character. He's more of a fighter pilot. So no bicep swivel. You do get a wrist swivel. You can pull that out if you want to, but he doesn't come with any extra hands though, so keep that in mind. Chest articulation, no. You can go down, you can go up. You can rotate it 360 degrees. Oh, don't drop your gun though. No ab swivel or bendies crunch. Leg can kick forward. Can kick backwards as well. Knee joint can go 90 degrees all the way. It's ugly though. You kind of get an ugly knee joint there. It kind of bent it a little bit right there. How about that? I wonder if it'll do it with that leg too. Oh, he's definitely not gonna be. He's not gonna be doing a whole lot of knees here. So articulation is kind of like Lester. I was praising this figure at first, but you know I definitely see where they cut their corners at to try to save on price. So foot. It can barely go down. I feel like I'm gonna break it if I keep pushing it further. I can go up, tilt. Can go up, but cannot go down though. At least barely it can, barely. Yeah. So not really a whole lot of articulation going on with this Lando figure, but definitely he's just gonna stand monetary on the screen, maybe pointing his gun. As you can see here, it's definitely a cool gun. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the Padme comes with a gun too, but like I said, I wanted her with more of a carrying pose. Lando also comes with this little switch thing here. I don't know what this is. I don't remember this from the movie. It looks like a detonator to like a bomb or like a switch or something. I don't know, man. Then like I said, the cape going on here. Just your simple plastic, hard plastic. Like I said, I'd rather it be that hard plastic than the cloth. I hate cloth capes so much, man. So okay, so I think we're definitely gonna go with that pose right there. It's probably I'm gonna have him posed on the shelf, man. So all right, everything looks good. So let's go ahead and let's take everything down to the museum and we will finish out. But first, let's look at the other figures from this line here real quick. The Luke Skywalker with the speeder suit. Sure. I mean, if you're interested in it, if you're a completionist, cool. But I already have 2 Luke Skywalkers. The main one from Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, and 6, The Return of the Jedi. Maybe if they remade The Return of the Jedi black suit, I would get that. But other than that, I'm pretty much good on Luke Skywalker. Lando, of course. Imperial, the fighter pilot. Cool. Rebel soldier, Hoth, and that R2D2 is kind of dirty. Maybe I'll get that R2D2 if I track him down. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Just something about those droids, man. Paying just $20 for just the droids alone, it's always been a bit tough for me. I like it when they come as accessory packs, like the BD1 and BD8. So, you know. But all right, let's go and let's take this stuff downstairs, and we'll finish out here. And we're back, peeps. And now we have our Lando Calrissian on the shelf there, behind Leia and Han, looking good. Really like how that turned out. Very nice. Right where he belongs. Then we have the Padme right behind Anakin, light side Anakin, and Obi-Wan. Really like that as well. That comes out good. Then we had to extend the Star Wars shelf. We put Cal Kestis right there, and the second sister right here with the BD1 down there. Really like how that turned out, man. So this is how we're going to leave the Star Wars shelf for the time being. I really would still like a Palpatine. I'm hoping that they release a updated version of him with the outfit that he had on the Rise of Skywalker. That would be really cool. From the new Hasbro event, I can't wait to get that dark side Rey. Really excited about that. I don't know where the heck I'm going to put her on this shelf. God help me. But very excited to get her in. But definitely the next Star Wars figure that I review will be the SH Figure Arts Silver Suit Mandalorian, or his updated suit. So yeah, it had to be the first SH Figure Arts Star Wars figure that I've had gotten in my collection, man. So pretty excited about that. So stay tuned, man. So all right. So as always, thanks everybody for watching. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.